Imagine you had to present something in front of all of your colleagues, or you were asked to give a big speech at your best friend's wedding. If just the idea of that already scares you, you are definitely not alone. In fact, many people say that public speaking is something they fear more than death itself. But fear not, because there are actually tools that you can learn to do well in front of any audience. And in this short video, I'm gonna share with you the 3 most important ones: Logos, Ethos, and Pathos. Check it out. So Logos, Ethos, and Pathos go back all the way to ancient Greece and Aristotle. He defined those 3 as the main components if you want to be persuasive in your speaking. Logos is when you use hard facts and data to make your point as a speaker. You can even cite statistics or give examples to make your speech more impactful. Just look at this old video of Steve Jobs and how he uses logos to address his audience.
And our data says that in 1990, Sun sold around 40,000 computers into this market and had about an 80% market share. So the entire professional workstation market in 1990 was about 50,000 units. And Sun had the majority share. That's why we didn't see it before. It was such a small blip compared to the workstation marketplace, or of course the PC marketplace, that it did not show up on our radar screen. But we've seen it now, and it's good that we have, because this is a marketplace that we can dominate.
Next on the list we have Ethos, and that basically means that you try to make yourself and your character as credible as possible. We want to make sure that our audience trusts us and sees us as a reliable source of information. After all, it is no surprise that the word ethical derives from the word ethos. In the next clip, you can see Obama use that technique to perfection.
That's how we cut taxes for middle-class families and small businesses. That's how we cut $1 trillion of spending that wasn't advancing that cause. That's how we signed 3 trade deals into law that are helping us to double our exports and sell more American products around the world. That's how we repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That's how we ended the war in Iraq, as I promised, and that's how we're going to wind down the war in Afghanistan. That's how we went after Al-Qaeda and bin Laden. So we've seen progress even under Republican control of the House of Representatives. But ultimately, part of being principled, part of being a leader is A, being able to describe exactly what it is that you intend to do, not just saying, I'll sit down, but you have to have a plan.
And lastly, there is Pathos, and that means to address the emotions of your audience. Usually we don't think of someone as a great speaker because of what he taught us, but because of what he made us feel. And that can be accomplished through a variety of tools, including storytelling, emotional language, and your vocal tonality. Just check out this famous speech from Martin Luther King, where he used a lot of pathos.
I refuse to accept the idea that man is mere flotsam and jetsam in the river of life, unable to influence the unfolding events which surround him. I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight of racism and war that the bright daybreak of peace and brotherhood can never become a reality.
Hopefully this video was helpful to you on your journey of becoming a better public speaker. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe down below to get more tips on public speaking and personal development in general. Thank you for watching, and as always, talk to you next time.